Alberto always have the best ideas. Here in Brazil, say, botar a mão na massa. He's not the guy afraid to get hands dirty. This is the guy that you want to work with.
He's first and foremost a naturalist. He's also very good at identifying problems and then offering solutions to those problems.
Alberto was a natural leader. He had a future vision about conservation since the beginning.
I think I was born with this desire to help wildlife. I remember when I was around 16 years old, I did a stencil with a piece of paper, and I started spraying on the walls in the neighborhood, something I copied from the World Wildlife Fund, saying that extinction is forever with a panda.
Born in Sao Paulo's urban sprawl, Alberto Campos was drawn to Brazil's wild coastlines. While still an undergraduate in 1994, he co-founded Aquasis and relocated to the northeastern state of Ceará.
Aquasis tries to do a very holistic type of conservation process because it involves community engagement, long-term awareness campaigns, private protected areas, large public protected areas. All our projects have conservation action plans.
The organization emerged from a simple mission: prevent wildlife extinctions through long-term conservation programs targeting umbrella species for broader ecosystem protection. They began with endangered forest birds and the vanishing Antillean manatee.
Manatees used to get inside river mouths to give birth. The river mouths are getting shallower and narrower, so the pregnant manatees are not entering the estuaries anymore to give birth. So they're giving birth in the open ocean. The coastal current here is very, very strong, and the babies cannot cope with that. The rescue process starts with the coastal fishermen communities getting in touch with us and saying that manatees have stranded.
They come to the rehabilitation centers. We determine what the health needs are.
We have to educate them because they didn't have any education from their mothers. So this is the marine enclosure that we use to release and acclimatize the manatees. So they stay there for a year or so until they are used to the currents, they are used to the natural food, and then they are softly released back to the wild. Not many people get used to the smell, they get seasick, but it's worth it. It's worth it to do this for the manatees.
Campos and the Aquasis team helped secure the Antillean manatee's improvement on the IUCN Red List from critically endangered to endangered in Brazil by 2014. Aquasis developed conservation programs for birds endemic to northern Brazil, focusing on the forest areas where the grey-breasted parakeet was critically endangered.
After some research, we realized that the gray-breasted parakeet was one of the most endangered parakeets in the Americas.
When it started, the estimation of the birds, it was less than 100.
Brazil has always been a target for not just collectors of birds with good intentions, but also taken advantage of by illegal wildlife trade. One of Alberto's ideas was to try to use artificial nest boxes. Quite literally reverse the extinction of the species.
It was a game changer for the gray-breasted because it's a symbol for a protection of this threatened environment. So it's very important to keep them alive and have the right to exist as well.
Campos is now focused on his next phase of conservation, rewilding. He's working to create Brazil's first large-scale reserve aimed at reintroducing lost species and rebuilding the ecological networks that sustain entire ecosystems.
Ele tem diferencial, que é conseguir convencer as pessoas de que ele realmente se importa com aquilo que ele está fazendo, né? Por gostar da natureza, isso faz com que ele tenha poder de persuasão e engajar pessoas nessa defesa pela conservação.
I always try to go to the field all the time, to be part of it and be proud of it.